haven't even taken it out of the packaging yet. That is how much I have not given myself any spoilers for this deck. Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back, or if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. In today's video we are going to be unboxing the new tarot deck Pastel Journey by Vanessa, the unicorn goddess herself. So let's get started. Are new, then welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can join our growing spiritual community, and welcome to all of the new people and all of my OGs. I'm always so happy to have you guys here with me, especially when I'm unboxing something as exciting and as beautiful as a tarot deck. So we are unboxing the new deck by Vanessa. It has taken me ages to get hold of this. I had to search far and wide to find a UK stockist, and then I had to wait to pre-order it. Finally I got it, and then it's been waiting on my bookshelves for about a month, because honestly if I'm really honest, I was trying to find the perfect outfit to like honor Vanessa and her magic, and I really couldn't find anything. So I've gone for this cute dress, which I actually recently got for a first date, which is, it's bringing the floral summer vibes. It's very beautiful weather here today, so hopefully you can feel those good vibes through the video. So we're going to be looking at this deck. I'm very excited. I feel like we should just dive straight in. So I'm going to start by saying everything is timestamped below, every single portion that you need to know, and I always do a reading when I do an unboxing. So if you've seen this deck, you are so welcome to just go down to the description and scroll to that timestamp and enjoy the reading. But if you haven't seen it like me, and I've genuinely had no spoilers apart from the photo on the website I bought it from, which was Tarot by Peachy, for any of my other UK people who want to order this, then I think we should just dive straight in. I'm really excited. And can we just start by saying I did bring her other deck, Gentle Heart Tarot, which you guys know I love, and immediately I'm like, oh, there's a difference in size. How much different is it going to be inside? Obviously the art is going to be different. In fact, I don't know who did the art for this one. Oh, illustrations by Erica Lopez. Is that the same person? No, it's not. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Confusion over. So obviously we have the Gentle Heart Tarot, which I've brought with me just for some comparisons. Aside from the obvious size difference, it is of course a 78 deck tarot deck, as is the other one. So I think we should just dive in. I love this cover art, by the way. So let me just open this up. I have always got high expectations for anything connected to Vanessa, because I know she's a details person. She's going to make sure that everything has been considered, which I absolutely love. Okay, oh, it's a really nice matte finish again, and I don't know if it'll pick it up, but I'll do the close-ups for you. We have a couple of stars on the front here, which are in this cool iridescent colour. A little bit of astrology going on here, and I just love this energy. She looks so cool with her crystals on her little planet. I like this. On this side it says Pastel Journey. I don't know why I had it in my head it was Pastel Dreams. I'm not sure why. On the back we have a little bit of information. Vanessa introduces you to the Pastel Journey Tarot, a charming 78 card deck designed to help you find support, strength and wisdom on your journey through life. This inspiring deck is bound to bring many smiles and a feeling of comfort when working with it. Well, that's cute. And she's stuck with cups, wands, swords and pentacles this time. Obviously last time she had crystals, and what was the other thing she had? She had crystals. I remember that because I always remember when I do that, I'm like, which one is that? So I think this has quite a young vibe to it, like young, cool, fun, fresh vibe. So I'm wondering if this is something that's good for younger people. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy it if you're older, but just if young people, when they're new to tarot and things, if it's going to be a good vibe for that. So let's just start by opening the box, which I'm very excited for. Ooh. Okay, inside it says, I am loved, I am worthy, and in the other deck, it actually says, I am loved and I am worthy. So obviously that's her little thing, which I really like that she's kept that going. And this feels bigger. I'm really hoping that because this feels bigger, the cardstock is better, because this cardstock is really weak on the other deck, and it's like one of my favorite decks. It makes me nervous. I'm always really careful with it. So we've got this lovely iridescent star. Again, there's this quite youthful energy to this, and I'm wondering if there is a connection. We've got a lovely piece of ribbon here which we can use to pull the deck, and oh, I've just seen the iridescent. Oh, I'm so excited for this. And then on the inside of the deck, which again I'll do close-ups for you, it says, I am confident, I am beautiful, I am gentle. I'm loving this purple vibe, by the way. Love a bit of lilac. So that's cute. I love that. What a nice box that is, by the way. I just think she's so good at designing things to just be easy to use and fun to use. So already, as I say, there is a size difference. Let's take a little look inside. Oh, can Can you guys see that? Oh my god. Oh, this is fun. I feel like this is going to be such a fun deck. I'm really excited. I'm obsessed with the back, by the way. Let's talk about that. Let's have a look at this. So we've got a beautiful iridescent moon. I love that she's brought something that's iridescent onto the back of the cards. For me, the design detail on the back of the deck is always important because that's something you see quite a lot when you're shuffling, because I always have to turn it away from myself, otherwise I just end up fixating on a card. So I like to look at the back. So beautiful iridescent moon, got some constellations, which I'm feeling an astrology connection here, some beautiful clouds. So there is quite a dreamy vibe to it, right? Maybe that's why I was thinking of Pastel Dreams rather than Pastel Journey. Yeah, we'll get into that, but that's gorgeous. That's going to be so much fun to shuffle. Let's just compare card sizes whilst we're here, because they do feel bigger. So let's just have a little look what we've got. No, they're not. If anything, I would say that the Gentle Heart is ever so slightly taller. How strange is that? I expected it to be a little bit smaller, but actually they are the same size, believe it or not. It's just a tiny bit taller for that one. So we'll get into the deck in a minute. What I want to start by doing is going through the guidebook, which has gorgeous silver on the edges. If you remember from the Gentle Heart Tarot, she did rose gold on the side, which is so cool. I'm excited because I just feel like she'll do more decks, and I'm really hoping that she does an oracle deck or an affirmation deck. I think that would be really beautiful. So they are the same size, the guidebooks, the same thickness, and then on the side obviously it says Pastel Journey Tarot, just like we have here on the first one, with the lovely silvery edges. And oh, you can tell that's not been opened before. Okay, let's have a look inside. First page says, for all the star seeds in this world you belong. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so she's really gone for a starseed vibe, which is so interesting. Let's try not to rip that. Oh, that's so fresh off the printers. Don't rip, please don't rip. Oh, it's ripping, no. Okay, and on the very back page, it repeats what's inside the box, which says, I am confident, I'm beautiful, I'm gentle. Unfortunately, it's ever so slightly ripped. I think it's just so fresh off the printers. So let's just have a quick look inside. There's a little introduction, and then it just discusses typically what a tarot deck includes. What I quite like about her decks and her guidebooks is that Vanessa makes them really straightforward. There isn't loads of fluff and loads of history or anything. It's just, this is what the meanings are from my intuition and my knowledge. You can do what you need with that. You can either take it and use it, you can expand on it, or you can just completely ignore it. And then she's talking about the suits. So the suits and their elements, and she's got oh, I love this. So the Wands is looking like it's roses. Pentacles is looking like this really cool star. It almost reminds me of like Pokemon in a positive way, like anime and Pokemon. The Suit of Cups is quite literally a takeaway smoothie cup, and then Swords is swords. That's cute, I like that. And then she's got obviously all of the interpretations. So we will go through some of the decks and I'll give you a little flick through of the book. But yeah, it's just nice and straightforward. I really like that she does that. You don't have to mess around with a thick guidebook. It's just got all the information you need. And this one has gold for the stars here, whereas they are silver here. So I just love the little details that she's put in. For me, that just is perfect that she's added that. So let's just dive into the deck and have a little look at what we've got. I'm hoping I might need my scissors for this. So I'm wondering if again it'll be out of order, because if you guys remember last time it was out of order, because I think that the printers obviously just literally cut the deck and stuck one of each card in. So okay, let's just check the card stock. It's so much better. Look at that. That is actually hard to bend. And then wait for it. Look at that one. Oh, it's much, much, much better. I don't think they're in order at all. So let me just order them for a second so we can go through at least the major arcana. And I would like to go through at least the aces for each one, just so you guys get to see that. So let me have that. Oh, they're really matte. It's really interesting. Oh, there's so many iridescent stars on these cards. Can you guys see that? Like, look at how many. She's put so much love into this. I'm so excited. One thing I'm very happy about is that Vanessa has put the numbers that we use on the cards. So immediately I can see 13. It's so much easier for organizing things, because so many people will do usually Roman numerals, and I get why they do that, but then you're in this space where you're like, what number is that again? And I'm okay at Roman numerals, but it's not like it's my forte or anything, you know. We finally have organized them. I'm absolutely obsessed with this back. I just think it's so pretty. Okay, so let's go through the major arcana. Okay, so we'll start with the Fool, which is quite fun. Again, this is, I think, a young, fresh energy to this deck. So she has her phone there taking pictures. She's going like, I can't do it. In the mirror, I can presume it's a selfie. And she's got this rose, some constellations. What's interesting about this is normally the Fool, you get a sense of like anticipation or excitement. I'm getting a lot of confidence from this. Like, she looks quite self-assured. So I love seeing the difference in energy that comes through. And if you remember from the Gentle Heart Tarot, the Fool is quite literally on a trapeze, I think, and swinging in the air, and there's this real sense of freedom, whereas in this one there's a sense of confidence, which I think is really interesting. Then we have the Magician, and again there's like this real self-assured energy here. She is not taking any nonsense. Look at the concentration in her eyes and her mouth. She's got the infinity symbol above her, the stars, that's cute. The High Priestess, reading her books. You've got to be reading a book, you've got to have that knowledge, and she's got hearts in her eyes. That's interesting. It's quite a lot of like romantic feel to that one, which is cute. The Empress, I do love the stars in her hair, and she literally has little iridescent stars in her hair, which is lovely. She looks quite Empress of the Night as opposed to earthy, you know. The Emperor, interesting, just a crown, so no physical person represented there. Oh, this one's fun. The Hierophant, look at this. She is cool, I like her. Yeah, she's got flowers in her eyes, moon on her beanie, this cross key and the little wings, very cute. The Lovers, that's nice. That's probably going to be the most X-rated picture, I reckon, out of the whole deck. That's very nice though. We've got the moon and the stars, so it's like a union coming together. The Chariot, how cute is that, with her little bicycle and her roses? Very cute, I like that. Strength, I mean, you've got to have a lion for strength, haven't you? So that's interesting. Again, I don't know all of the constellations off by heart, so it could be that Leo is represented here or something like that, but that's cute. And we've got this angel's halo at the top, which is really nice as well to represent the angel. The Hermit. Love that. I love that she's got a hoodie on with her hood up as opposed to a cloak. This is definitely like that really kind of modern, young vibe. Like, it's a real millennial deck. I can't really say that word, millennial. And this lantern to help her. Wheel of Fortune. This one feels really fun. I feel like if you got this in a reading, it would be much less intense. You just feel like, oh yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, great. Okay. Spin the wheel, see what you get. And all of these things are good. Rainbows, flowers, sweets, moons, sun. Justice. Oh, interesting. Almost a little bit kind of cheeky, that picture, actually, weighing things up, but she's on her knees, so it's kind of like she's surrendered a bit. The Hanged Man. Interesting, it's called the Hanged Man, yet we have a woman representing it here. I mean, I'm calling it a woman, but obviously that's just my perspective. And what else is interesting about this card is it's really zoomed in. Like, normally when you have the Hanged Man or woman or person, it's zoomed out and you get to see the whole thing, whereas here it's just the head, so maybe there's more of a mind focus for this card. Death, which is a cool card. I actually quite like it. It's so funny, like usually Death and the Tower are like the two horrible cards that you look at and you're like, oh god, on the devil. Yeah, this is cute. I quite like it. Making death less scary. Temperance, that's cute. I love the teapot and the teacup. That might be my favourite of the major arcana so far. The devil. That's actually quite a fun card. I quite like that, with the little horns and stuff. Again, it's very much focused on just the person, as opposed to like, we don't have, you know, normally the devil has like two other people in it and they're in chains, and Vanessa's just kind of gone away with that symbolism and gone straight to the core of the card, which I think is really interesting. The Tower, this might be the cutest tower card I've ever seen in my life. Looks like they slightly cut off the top of that design, which is a slight shame because it looks like there was a little star at the top of the tower there. But it says cute, and we've got some roses. That almost feels like the least painful tower card ever. If I'm going to be pulling tower cards, I'd rather pull that one. The Star, very cute. Didn't we all have cute bags like that when we were teenagers? Yes, we did. The Moon, oh, I like that one too. That's cute. The Sun, oh, that's cute. I like that too. Her bag is cute. I used to have one of those see-through bags when I was a kid. Adorable. Love that. Judgment. She looks really sad. I think she's the only person in this deck so far who looks really, really sad. And there's like a first aid bandage on here. So is she coming to give first aid, or does she need first aid? That's interesting. And then we have the World finally. And that looks like it's not Earth. Especially if she's dedicated this deck to starseeds. That does not look like Earth. What a cute deck. Let's have a little look quickly at the 4 aces from each of them. So we have the Ace of Wands, which is this beautiful rose. Again, there's all these iridescent stars, which I'm absolutely loving. This gorgeous background. What's interesting here is there are thorns on the rose all the way up, which I find really fascinating, because mostly the aces are pretty good, right? So that's interesting that's on there. The Ace of Swords, again, a little bit of the swords cut off there. I'm wondering if maybe the people who printed it maybe didn't shrink the image enough to fit on, or maybe if they were supposed to like cut a little bit of the bottom out. I don't know. Maybe it's meant to look like that, but it just looks like it's been cut off. Ace of Pentacles, I quite like that. I really do get this, like, it just reminds me of like anime and Pokemon and like, you know, games when you've got to like get a coin and stuff. It just reminds me of that. I like that though. That's actually a really nice card. And the Ace of Cups, cosmic smoothie. I love that. Cute. I think this is a really cute deck. I feel like this would be so much fun to use. And then we just pop those back. So we are going to do a card reading now, and I'm actually going to pull only from the minor arcana, and that's because I just have this feeling that we need to go from there, and I also think it'd be nice to show you a couple of extra cards. So let me just shuffle everything as much as I can, and I'll be right back. This is actually a really nice deck to shuffle because the cards aren't too tall. And then like, oh, okay, that's come out. We'll keep that one out. And then I really am enjoying this iridescent look. Let me turn it this way so I can look at the, oh, that's lovely. Can you see that? Probably a bit low for you. That's really nice. I like to be quite loose when I shuffle because then if a card does fall out, I'm ready for it. So we'll just set the intention to pick 2 cards, and these cards are just going to support you on your journey and just let you know what you most need to know for your spiritual journey in this now moment. Tune in. Oh, hello. Well, 2 cards have fallen out. We're trusting that that's what you need to hear in the moment. So just take a moment to close your eyes and just tune in and ask, what do you most need to know now in this moment for your journey? When you're ready, open your eyes and choose from card 1 on the left or card 2 on the right, and just trust that you'll choose the right thing for you. Maybe both will be important for you. That's absolutely fine. These are the minor arcana, so it's okay if you listen to both of these. So if you chose card 1, then you chose the 10 of Pentacles, which is a really cute card. You can see that she's in the center here, and she has some little puppies looking very happy around her. And we know that usually this card is saying that you've kind of reached a really good place and you are really able to share that wealth, that abundance, knowledge, or that wisdom that you have with other people. So there's an element of generosity. I also get an element of just kind of relaxing and taking a minute to look at how far you've come and to celebrate how far you've come and just be in the sweetness of the moment. That's what I want to say. Be in the sweetness of the moment. Look at how she's just enjoying being with these 2 puppies. This puppy is very happy and she's just having a nice time. She's chilling. She looks relaxed, you know, she's leaning back. There's no like strife or stress or anything like that. She's just taking a moment, quite literally. So I'm wondering if there's an invitation here for you to take a moment to just relax, just rest for a minute. Maybe you've been like productivity focused, and maybe this card is saying, do you know what, you've actually done really well. You've come really far. Maybe you've even inherited some money, or some money has come to you that you weren't expecting, and you're like, great, do you know what, I can take my foot off the gas, take the pressure off and relax a little bit and think to myself, okay, maybe I can pursue something joyful for a minute and just like see what my next big pursuit will be, what I want to focus on, what my next goal is. So in that case, I would invite you to enjoy and relax and rest. Enjoy yourself and relax and rest until the next new moon. And then when the new moon comes, then you can start to think, okay, what are my intentions for my next step or my next stage of my life? But for the time being, I think this card is saying, congratulations, you've done really well, you've come really far, and now you get to just take a minute to enjoy that and enjoy the sweetness of life. Which is just reminding me of that scene in Eat, Pray, Love where they go to the salon and he's talking about dolce fa niente or whatever it is. It's just really the sweetness of doing nothing. That's what I feel like is coming through in this card for you. So let me know how that resonates for you in the comments below. If you chose card 2, then you chose the 4 of Cups, which is represented here by a young person looking pretty sad, and someone else is gifting them this 4th cup, and they're like, do you know what, I'm not really kind of satisfied with these other 3. I don't know if this one's going to satisfy me either. So maybe recently you've had a bit of a disappointment. Maybe you've just felt let down by somebody or something that's happened. Maybe you had an expectation or a hope for something and it just hasn't come to fruition. And there's nothing that you've actually done that's wrong. It just maybe isn't the right time, maybe isn't the right person, maybe isn't the right opportunity. And so therefore just take that rejection as a form of protection. Trust that actually there's something better to come along, and rather than settle for something, the universe is saying there's more that you can experience. There's a better love or a better job opportunity or a better business prospect or something more exciting, maybe a better healing opportunity to come. Yes, you might be feeling a bit disappointed and a bit overwhelmed by a few things because they didn't work out, but it's okay because in the end they will work out. Just right now isn't the right time for whatever reason. It's important to trust in divine timing, and if we're in a space of resisting that divine timing and trying to force or push things to happen, then we're going to be feeling dissatisfied. We're going you're going to be feeling disempowered. Things don't line up when we're forcing them instead of just allowing and surrendering to that moment and letting things flow. So this is just saying it's okay if you are feeling that way. It's not that things are happening to be against you or to hurt you. Actually, this just isn't the right thing for now. So maybe just go within, do some inner work, or do some meditation or some yoga or some dancing or some eating or some shopping, whatever you enjoy. And then when you're ready, you can come out the other side and open your heart to receive the next thing. So maybe working with a full moon just to release any of that disappointment and just let go of anything that is not really serving you to your fullest potential, because there's something better to come in. And I mean, she's got the strawberry, so it could be by the end of summer that something newer comes in. So I don't feel like you're going to have to wait that long for it, especially if you can properly release this, which is not actually right for you. So it's okay to let that go. Let me know how this resonated with you in the comments below. So I think this deck is actually really beautiful. I really like the box. I really like how simple the guidebook is. I think the deck is super cute and just so much fun, and I've been waiting to use this deck. So I haven't actually done my morning pages this morning where I normally pull a card. I actually waited so that I can film this and then I can go and write in my journal and do that, because I really wanted to use this deck. I was just really feeling it was coming into a space where it was ready to be used, ready to be worked with, right? So I hope that you've enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of it. I'm really chuffed with the cardstock. Love the iridescent edges. I just think, can you go wrong with that? No, you can't. You can't. That makes me happy to look at that. And I love the back of the deck. I love the color palette. Again, she's stuck with that real like Libra, Taurus, Cancer vibe, which I love. So I'm really excited to work with this, and you will of course see it in some of my upcoming astrology readings, which I do every month for each of the astrology seasons. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my astrology readings each month. But I hope that you've enjoyed this unboxing. Let me know what you think. Do you have this deck? Have you used it? Are you enjoying it? Or do you think you might get this deck now that you've seen this video and you've seen these cards and you think, actually it's pretty cute? So let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in next week's video. So if you're not subscribed, don't forget to be. If you chose card pile number 2, take the gas. No, sweets, moon, star, heart, leaf, bow. Cute. Maybe the princesses instead of the page. We've got Princess of Cups. I love that. Cups, 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 cups. Oh, I've just got lipstick on that. Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back, or if you're new, welcome. Thank you for joining us as we grow in our spiritual community together, as we grow in our spiritual. Okay. Hello beautiful souls, and welcome to today's video. We are going to be unboxing the Pastel Journey Tarot Deck and Guidebook by Vanessa. You guys will know and love her. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back. Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back. No. Well,